The entire courtroom fell silent when a 12-year-old girl publicly humiliated her mother. But what the judge said next brought everyone in the room to tears. Wednesday afternoon, 2:30 p.m. Providence Municipal Court. Judge Frank Caprio sits at his bench reviewing the afternoon docket. The next case looks routine. Sarah Martinez, 34. 3 unpaid parking tickets. Expired vehicle registration. Nothing unusual until the doors open. Sarah walks in first, still wearing hospital scrubs after what must have been a brutal shift. Her posture carries exhaustion. Her eyes hold the heaviness of someone fighting life on every front. But the courtroom's attention immediately shifts. Because behind her walks Madison, her 12-year-old daughter. Designer sneakers, gold jewelry, a jacket worth more than a month's rent. Earbuds in. Phone in hand. Eyes glued to the screen. She doesn't look at the judge, the bailiff, or anyone else. The confidence she carries is loud, louder than her footsteps. Sarah approaches the bench. Madison stands behind her like she's waiting in line at a mall, not a courtroom. Judge Caprio begins. Miss Martinez, please step forward. Before Sarah can speak, Madison cuts in loudly. Can we hurry this up? I have plans. The room freezes. Whispering ripples through the seats. Even the bailiff lifts an eyebrow, something he almost never does. Sarah pleads quietly, Madison, please, not now. Judge Caprio's voice remains calm. Young lady, I'm speaking with your mother. Please wait quietly. Madison exhales a dramatic sigh without looking up. Her body language radiates impatience and disrespect. The judge continues with Sarah. You're here for 3 unpaid parking tickets totaling $450 and an expired registration. Tell me what's going on. Sarah's hands tremble slightly as she speaks. Your Honor, I'm a nurse at Providence General. I've been taking extra shifts, catering on weekends. I'm behind on everything. I can pay $50 a month. Before the judge can respond. Oh my God, Mom, just pay it so we can leave. Madison doesn't even look up from her phone. The courtroom reacts, gasps, head shakes, murmurs of disbelief. Judge Caprio turns to Madison. Young lady, I need you silent while I speak to your mother. Madison finally glances up, only to smirk. Fine. The disrespect is thick enough to taste. The judge moves on. Miss Martinez, you've worked in healthcare how long? 12 years, emergency department. And you're raising your daughter alone? Yes, Your Honor, for 3 years now. Madison interjects again without lifting her eyes. Not really alone. I see Dad all the time. He actually has money. The cruelty in her tone slices through the room. Sarah flinches as if struck. Judge Caprio's voice turns cold. That comment was disrespectful and unnecessary. Madison shrugs. I'm just telling the truth. Sarah whispers, voice cracking. Her father fills her head with things, buys her stuff I can't afford. Madison scoffs loudly. You make yourself look like a failure, Mom. The gallery erupts. The bailiff steps forward. Judge Caprio raises a hand. Silence falls instantly. He addresses Madison. You've just crossed a line in my courtroom. Madison's phone vibrates. She looks down, face lighting up. It's Dad. Judge Caprio's voice sharpens. Put that phone away. She ignores him and answers. Dad, yeah, I'm stuck in court with Mom. She's being dramatic about tickets again. The gavel slams. End that call and hand the phone to the bailiff. Madison clutches the phone. You can't take my phone. My dad's a lawyer. He'll sue you. Your father is a lawyer, the judge repeats. Yes, and he said nobody can take my property. He turns to Sarah. Is your ex-husband an attorney? Sarah nods. He is. And does he pay child support? A whisper. He owes 8 months, $6,400. The courtroom reacts instantly. The judge makes a note. Well, he seems to have money for designer clothes. Madison snaps, "You're jealous because Dad upgraded." Sarah breaks down. It's the final crack in an already fractured heart. Judge Caprio's voice booms. "Hand the phone over. Now. Or I will hold you in contempt. I'm 12. You can't. Watch me." The bailiff steps closer. Madison finally surrenders the phone, tears burning in her eyes. The judge continues with Sarah, gently now, learning about the long hours, the debt, the exhaustion, the sacrifices no one sees. Then he turns to Madison. "Come stand in front of my bench." Madison hesitates until her mother finally says, quietly, "Do what the judge says." She walks forward. The attitude is gone. Only fear remains. "Do you know what your mother does?" he asks. "She's a nurse." "No. She saves lives. She comforts dying patients. She works holidays, then comes home to raise you alone." "And what do you contribute?" Madison stares at the floor. "I'm a kid. I don't have to do anything." "You're a kid when it comes to responsibility," the judge says. "But old enough to judge your mother's worth by her bank account." He continues, "A man who buys you luxury but ignores child support isn't teaching you success. He's teaching you manipulation." A tear slips down Madison's cheek. Then comes the sentence. "I'm reducing your mother's fines to $50. But you, Madison, will complete 40 hours of community service at Sunset Nursing Home. 4 hours every Saturday. 10 weeks. You can't." Her mother cuts her off. "I agree with the judge." Madison's world collapses. "Mom, you're supposed to be on my side." "I am," Sarah says, voice steady. "By not letting you become someone who destroys people with her words." Then Judge Caprio delivers the final requirement. "You will apologize to your mother. Right now. In front of everyone." Madison crumbles. "Mom. I'm sorry," she whispers. "Say what you're sorry for," the judge instructs. Madison takes a breath that shakes her whole body. "I'm sorry for what I said. For being embarrassed of you. For not seeing how hard you work. For making you feel like you're not enough. Because you are. You're more than enough." Sarah pulls her into her arms. Madison sobs. The courtroom wipes tears. 6 weeks later, Sarah and Madison return to court voluntarily. Madison looks completely different, simpler clothes, no attitude, no phone. She speaks with sincerity. "I've completed 32 hours. I met an elderly woman named Mrs. Chin. She reminds me of my mom. She worked 3 jobs her whole life. Listening to her changed me." Sarah adds, smiling through tears. "She helps more at home. She got a part-time library job. She's trying." The judge stands. Punishment is not about hurting someone. It's about giving them a chance to become better. Madison nods, eyes determined. "I'm trying. Every day." As they leave, Madison places her arm around her mother's shoulders. A gesture more valuable than any designer gift. The courtroom watches them go. 2 people walking out not just as mother and daughter, but as a family healing its way back together.